Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Deanna and I'm the owner of Vintage Touch Antiques. Today I have a haul video, a haul to share with you of antiques that I've acquired just over the last few days. It was enough things that I thought it would make an interesting video. I hope so. The total that I spent on these things that I'm going to show you is around $97. So these aren't processed yet, but they will soon be ready for sale. And if you are interested in any of the pieces that I have, they can always be, most of them, if they're not too large, can always be put on my online store and listed there so that you can buy them online. Just let me know if you'd like for me to hurry and get something on. Otherwise, they will show up in my antique booth that's located in Antique Crossroads, Hagerstown, Maryland. You'll find my booth, my double space booth, on the left side of that large mall, third row. Just look for the large Vintage Touch sign that hangs in the back of my booth. And now I've got things set up here to my left, and I'm going to one by one bring them into view with the camera, because I really think it's going to be better today if I have two hands. Okay, the first item, and I'm not going to be able to open this up for you. I'm just going to be able to show you the binding. It's a very thick, heavy book, and this is copyright 1890, and it's the Practice of Dentistry, and it's got nice illustrations in it. It is a little fragile, but it does appear to be complete. And so this is a very old medical type of book, dentistry in this particular case, and a wonderful early piece for those of you who are interested in early medical things. I did get some pottery pieces, and this one that I'm going to show you is a Cobalt decorated butter crock that has the little bell handle, does have the lid there. A very early piece, and as you can see, it's got the decoration all the way around. Nice stoneware crock piece. I did get some other stoneware pieces. This one is a blue banded, just a straight line crock, not a large one, probably about, I don't know, 6 inches maybe something like that. These are great for holding wooden spoons and old utensils, and I did pick up 3 old wooden spoons because I do sell a lot of those. And one more crock before we move on to the other things, and this is just a very common utilitarian straight line crock, brown and white. Salt glaze straight lined crock. Set that one out of the way. Okay, some little things here, just Civil War era wood-handled butter knife. I sell a lot of those. This is a cute little child size masher or stomper, wood. And sell a lot of these early little coin purses, and this one is a nice little leather one with the satin lining. It's got a little bit of, it's coming apart there on one area, but just a really cute, love the patina on that one. I'm sorry to have to turn my back to you all the time, but this stuff is behind me. And now this piece is a nice little dish with a little handle here, as you can see. It's made out of a shell, and you see the mother of pearl there as the inside of the little dish, which is the inside of the shell. It does have rhinestone trim, and they're all there. It just needs to be cleaned up. So this would have made a nice little, probably a little pin dish, or maybe a nice little dish where you can put your rings or something when you're taking them off and working and all. And I have sold some of these in the past, and this is a pair of buttonhole scissors. This opening that you see right there in the shape of a buttonhole, I guess, was what they used as their guide to be able to sew a buttonhole. Here's a cute little enamelware children's cup, and this is a granite with a little blue trim, and it's got the enamel little motif there of a guy hauling a pig in a wheelbarrow. That one does say on the bottom, made in Germany, and I hope you can pick that up. That'll be cleaned up on the inside before it's for sale. And this is a cute little band box, well, pantry box is what some call it. And this just has it does have the nail construction. It's not stapled, and it's got a nice patina to it as well. And that's just, as you can see there, would be a nice little top of the stack type of a piece. This is a cute little piece. This is just a little box that has a leatherette kind of it looks like it's trying to mimic tooled leather, but it's not. You can see the embossing there with the two little mother of pearl buttons, and these are felt. The sides here are felt with a little padding where you could put pens, and of course then this was a little box to hold pens and sewing things. There was a tiny little machine spool inside, which I thought was cute. And I got this, which is a deep well frame. Now this one is like a 6x8 or something like that. You don't usually find the deep well frames in this smaller size, so I really bought this for the frame more than the picture, although the picture is a hunt scene and it's on reverse painted glass around it. So that's also a nice piece. Now this piece is a tin toaster. I mean, there you would put your bread slices, set them on the little grooves here, line them up, and that would probably go into some kind of an old oven or something. And this is all tin, as you can see, and then they would all fold down for storage, so it's flat. I haven't seen one quite like this. I see a lot of the old toaster apparatuses that has the fluted, not the fluted, but the vented center, which is a solid piece. So I hadn't really seen one of this. This one's a little more unusual. I think I found one image online of one that was like that. Okay, I'm getting this out of the way. Now this I just love. This is 19th century. You can see the beautiful stenciled decoration on it with the nice bell handle and the lid. This, it's got the base here, that kind of a pedestal type of a base, and this is a large ash bucket is what I believe this to be. Would have set probably by your fireplace and used to carry out your ashes when you clean your fireplace. And this, like I said, is all metal. Really nice early piece. And then finally, this is going to be a little hard to dig out here, so I'm going to try. This is a wood box. Sell tons of wood boxes, old wood boxes. And this one is an advertising box. It says Rainbow Logs on the front there. That's the graphic with the flames. Really nice, early old advertising box. And so that's what I found this past week that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Do check in the description below for links to my webpage as well as my online store. I have a lot of vintage type items as well as some antiques in my online store. I'd also like to invite you, if you're ever in the Hagerstown, Maryland area, to visit my antique booth in Antique Crossroads, Hagerstown, Maryland, and also invite you before I leave to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And so before I leave you, let me remind you to enjoy your antiques, learn the history behind them, and enjoy collecting them, because when you own an antique, you own a piece of history. So bye-bye till next time.